What way do you like to leap?
To the right.
Nope.
Closed kitty.
That's right.
One member of my adult cast quit yesterday.
Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. Yeah, if you could have told 12-year-old me or 9-year-old me that I would get to attend the Tonys and or have worked on a Tony-nominated show, that's it. Life goal achieved. We made it to Michigan, yeah. Here's me after driving 25 hours. It's 6:30 Eastern about. Made it to Michigan. Still have 2.5-3 hours to go, but we're at a dog park and we're thriving. I'm right by Lake Michigan, so I'm like tempted to take a field trip, but you should walk this trail. There's a trail right here. Ooh, I just got lightheaded. Gotta do a little trail walk, little bear. I don't know, I got so excited about the walking trail. I've seen Lake Michigan before because I've been to Chicago. Tis the same lake. I don't necessarily need to experience it from the Michigan side, and I really do want to get to the condo and like get settled in tonight because I have one day before I start Footloose rehearsals and I need to plan. So, and get settled and get feeding adjusted and figure out his daycare and do all the things. Oh my gosh. Y'all, this trail is part of the dog park. Are you kidding? And look, they have a little gazebo for dog owners to chill. See me, boo. We have a literal dog trail. This is the cutest thing ever. Y'all, come on. All right, we're gonna go on this little pit stop adventure. And then we're gonna get to our freaking destination. It's gonna be so good. Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. Wow. All right, see you on the other side. First night in Michigan. It's day one of rehearsal. We're gonna crush it. It's gonna be so good.
Yes.
We're gonna make these kids dance.
Cut loose, as we say.
Footloose. There's our stage. A little different from Tuacahn. Still outside.
Still outside.
We love outdoor theater.
Still hot.
Okay, this fascinating building that also has not been touched since the 50s. Wild. And a closed escalator. It's probably very hip in 1950 whatever. Hey Rachel, what way do you like to leap?
To the right.
Nope.
Closed kitty.
That's right. I hadn't heard that expression and it just tickled me. We've lost it. I don't know if you know, but she and I were in Utah
This is going on the block.
day before yesterday.
This is totally going on the block.
Yeah, man. Definitely going on the vlog. Rachel's an angel. She typically is one of my commenters, but I don't know if she's going to want to watch these. I don't know. I need her to still comment. You can comment too. It'd be great.
Leave a comment down below.
That's right. What should they say?
Copy.
Oh, okay. That works.
Or
Closed kitty?
sleep. Closed kitty.
Closed kitty. It's a veggie shack with apple butter and maple syrup and cute things in our little housing complex. Veggie self-service. And look at this. Just a sensible walking trail in our complex. Cannot be mad. We just had our first Footloose rehearsal and it went really well. The kids are super game. I really like working with kids. I also love working with adults, but I do like working with kids. This just seems like a really good group and it's hard. They have like an outrageous number of conflicts, especially for like the conservatory program. But you know, I don't make the rules here. I'm here this week and next week, and then I go to New York, maybe for the Tony Awards. It's still a little TBD as to whether what's happening with the Writers Guild strike, meaning the Writers Guild has now asked the writers to not attend, even though they've okayed the actual ceremony, which is frustrating because it doesn't really have anything to do with TV. And yay, union strong and all that, but it's just not really pertinent to theater, and theater and Broadway desperately needs the Tony Awards as like a commercial. And you know, the writers could use it as a platform to talk about the strike, and it's an unfortunate like scapegoat or collateral damage from something that's not what it's necessarily about. But my boss, Robert Horn, maybe you've heard of him, Tony Award winner. We love him, he's great. If he's not going to the Tonys, I will not be paying for $1,200 of tickets, thank you very much. If he is attending, I will pay $1,200 in tickets to cheer him on. I'm sort of TBD on that. There's a watching party, like a shucked watching party, that I will attend regardless. Either way, I'm going to New York and I'm gonna take some photos, pony it up. That's next weekend, which is nuts. Not this weekend, next weekend. Look at this. Sunset at 9 o'clock. Yay! Zoomies! Where are you, Charlie? Why can't I find you? You seem so far away. I look like a full crumb. I look like a full crumb. Look at this. Do you want to know why? Do you want to know why?
Do you want to know why? Do you want to know why?
Because we staged the 8-minute opening number in 3 hours and also reviewed choreography and also did a read sing through without a stage manager and missing half of my adult cast. In fact, one member of my adult cast quit yesterday. We started rehearsal 3 days ago. What? But we're gonna make lemonade. We're gonna create a magical experience for the youths of America. We are. The kids are exceptional. They're great. They're rising to the challenge. They're gonna grow. They're gonna be awesome. The adults who show up, they're fantastic. I have no idea, no clue why we have so many conflicts. Why are there so many conflicts? Why is everyone so busy? I mean, partially, school isn't out yet. I didn't program this. That's not my problem. How am I supposed to do a musical? How am I supposed to do a musical? I'm serving drama with this backlighting when I don't have a full cast until tech. And even then, I don't have all my adults until the literal designer run, not the rehearsal before, the actual run. Now I'm good at what I do. I'm not a miracle worker. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do about that? You know, just over here. I'm just a girl with her paleo chicken dish, asking for people to show up to rehearsal. Now again, the children, other than the fact that I'm missing literally 8 of them every day. 8. They're great. Great kiddos. Excited, good energy. Anyway, we did that. And typically after a long day, I'm like, where was my parade? You know? Okay, well today, all I want is for someone to cook for me and to unpack my clothes. But instead, I'm gonna cook for me and I am also gonna unpack my clothes because I got in on Tuesday and I still haven't done that. Because she's been busy. My non-alcoholic beer. I did it. Here's my other beef. Midland, I've got some beef with Midland. First of all, people in Midland are way too busy. Why is everyone so busy? It's Midland busy. Respectfully. Anyone can be busy anywhere in the world. But like, I'm hardly that busy in New York City, okay? And I work like 200 jobs, literally. Okay, second of all, well, there were some shenanigans that I'm a professional about, and I'm not gonna beef about on here, but I'm just gonna state with these scissors in my hand that people are pulling shenanigans. Why? Why are we pulling shenanigans? I just want people to show up, do their job, try to appreciate how hard I'm working to accommodate everyone. Okay, so there's that. I really am grateful for the gig. Having a good time. Love some Footloose. I think it's gonna be a great show. Then, this is a perfectly lovely condo I'm in. It's great. I'm here with Pearlman. I feel good about it. So we're in like townhomes. They're large. Like we have so much space. It's amazing. That part is amazing. And it's like fine. We're like in a little granny house. It's like, you know, granny house. Love it. Great. Have definitely totally great housing. Convenient. Feenie's here. It's great. Okay, now Feenie Bear is a dog. Feenie is a dog. Here, look. That's a dog. And sometimes, a lot of the time, dogs bark because they're dogs. And when you have a complex that allows dogs, those dogs are gonna bark. So Feenie Bear, who I am dutifully taking on like literally 2 or 3 mile walks every day, multiple times a day, and next week we'll start daycare. In addition, when people are outside, he barks because he's a dog. So Pearlman had been like, okay, well the landlord came over and he was like giving you advice on how to like raise your dog. I can't imagine being a parent because nothing irks me more than especially a non-dog owner being like, here's how you raise your dog. Look at this dog.
Do you see him? Do you see that little prince? Okay, he has his quirks. He can totally be high maintenance. Barking at the window when a human being is outside. Anyway, Perlman was like, yeah, the landlord has now come over twice, unannounced, which already, I'm like, what? She was like, yeah, he just like stepped into the house. I like opened, I was in my robe. He stepped into the house. So red flag number one, what? Unannounced, stepped in when she like wasn't, and like both of us are working like 400 jobs. We don't have, like, make an appointment. Anyway, and she was like, yeah, he was like, just make sure that he gets lots of good long walks, and like, we've got like, sir, my dog gets along fine in New York City. Surely he can cope in this large townhouse in this. Then he was like, maybe you should get some protective film for the window so that he doesn't have to see outside. Behold what I have done. I dutifully, immediately ordered protective film, and there's now, oh wait, there it is. Look, we've done it. I arrived home today. The film hadn't been put up yet because it came in the mail today. The landlord had rolled our trash can, our outside garbage can, to our patio and rolled it in front of Feeney, where Feeney waits at the window for us to come home. Is that not the most passive-aggressive you've ever heard? And I saw him outside, and he was like, yeah, so I rolled it in front of the window because he just barks. I'm like, yeah, that's because there's people outside and he's a dog. And I'm not pleased because that just feels horrible. And also, as a landlord, like, do you want a trash can on your tenant's porch? I don't know. I'm also only here for another 3 weeks, sir. Like, he's like, well, when I'm outside, he's just barking. And I'm like, right, yeah, And he's like, well, he's barking just constantly, whether or not someone's outside. I'm like, how would you know if you're not outside? He's like, I can hear him from inside my house. This is not a possibility, because even when I'm outside of the home and Feeney is like barking at the window, you can barely hear him. There is literally no way from inside his condo across the street, which is the problem. He faces directly across us. Are you excited about this condo drama? No way he can hear Feeney from inside his house. I'm not gonna lie to you. Today, it's a kind of challenging day. Can you even? Oh, somebody come and join me up here? Are you gonna come up here? You need to be with Mama? Hello, baby. Oh man, you make everything better. Today has been a chaotic, stressful day, but look who I've got in the back. That's a Charlie bear. And a Feeney bear. We're going to the dog park. It's later in the day, and I just want to share that I'm burnt out. I think somewhat officially. It's a really big term to say, particularly like people use it really casually, and like in the autistic community, it can mean something completely different. And I've felt at the brink of it for so long, and I think in a pre-autistic sense, I would definitely say I'm burnt out. I'm like hesitant to use that phrase as casually as I used to because of knowing what the implications can mean. Maybe I just say I'm exhausted and feeling a little unable to work. Even though it's 3 and I've been working since 7:45. Gotta take a break. 3 more weeks of Footloose and then I can take a break. Anyway, just wanted to share that moment of honesty. Anyone else feeling it this summer? Good morning. Good morning, everyone. It's Monday, June 6th. I look tired and I feel tired. I woke up at 4 something this morning. Why did I do that? We're at the dog park. It's now 8 something. Woo! It's also like weirdly chilly for June. Like, what? Michigan? What is this? And it's week 2 of Footloose. I'm going to New York this weekend, and the Tonys are this weekend. Does anyone at Checked remember I exist? TBD. We'll find out. It's gonna be great. Oh, my baby. Isn't that goofy? It's like you work on a project for like a year, it opens, and they're all in one place, you're in another, and it's just like, it's a weird thing. I've been referring to myself as the cousin Greg. Succession? Anyone? The cousin Greg of Shucked. Prior to the season finale of Succession, I jokingly was like, okay, maybe not cousin Greg. Let's say Tom Wambsgans. But I don't know. I don't know what that implies after watching the finale. You know what I'm saying? If you know, you know. We're pushing through. We're pushing through. I'm grateful for the work. And I'm really excited to go home. I'm excited for this weekend, I guess, but to be totally honest, if you don't know, I'm autistic, and I feel like this weekend would be exhausting for a neurotypical person, and it's definitely gonna be exhausting for my neurodivergent butt. If you were here for Shucked opening night,
I was similarly like nervous and overwhelmed, and not necessarily the feelings one might assume for an opening night. But that's okay. That's okay. It's like part of work, and it's exciting. I mean, I totally get that it's exciting and a privilege, and it is absolutely one of those things that if I were, you know, 12-year-old KB, I had a different name growing up. You want to guess what it was? What did KB stand for? Anyone? Leave a comment. Yeah, if you could have told 12-year-old me or 9-year-old me that I would get to attend the Tonys and or have worked on a Tony-nominated show, that's it. Life goal achieved. Honoring that, and also honoring the reality of being overworked and a little burnt out. So July is gonna be my month to re-regulate. I'm excited about it. Do you see these sleepy eyes? They're really excited about it. My goal for this week is to stage all of Act 1, hit the big dance numbers in Act 2, and stumble Act 1 by the end of this week, so that all that we have left for next week is staging Act 2. And then I think we'll be in okay shape. It's gonna be fun. Putting up a skit is fun. Let's do the week. Look who I wrestled into doing this.
Is this? We didn't wrestle.
We didn't. That's so silly. We didn't wrestle.
Elena, do you want to be in the vlog?
Oh no, we're in the vlog again.
Promo loves being in the vlog. Regan said, I'm in the vlog now. Regan was like, I'm entering the frame. Oh, Liam. Liam also wants to be in the vlog. Hello. Why do y'all look civilized?
I look like a mess.
I did not look civilized.
I don't think any of you.
I look cracked out.
Okay. All right, Maddie. Okay. Hey team, happy sunny Wednesday. The insanity continues. The crazy continues. Today is wild. We have rehearsal from 1 to 9. I'm attempting to basically finish a production number an hour, which is insane. 1 to 2, if you know Footloose, as Mama says. No, 1 to 3, thank goodness. 3 to 4, we're gonna finish Let's Hear It's for the Boy. 4 to 5, we're gonna finish I'm Free. What? Insane. And then tonight is the only night that I have my entire adult cast, because these are the busiest people alive, and I'm trying to stage every single adult scene in Act 1 this evening. Wild. In the midst of it all, I am dealing with taxes nightmare that I won't bore you with, but just know, if you got some businesses that they make some decent money, taxes can be horrendous. Also, don't work with douchebags. City this weekend. I offered to sell my Tony's tickets. I don't know if they're gonna be purchased, but we'll go to the party. Today, it was announced that Chuck is going to London officially next year, which is very exciting. No, I don't know if I'm going over. Obviously, I would love to. It depends on a whole number of things. I'm not gonna hold my breath just in case, but obviously would give my eye teeth to go over. This life is wild. This day is wild. I'm tired, shockingly broke for someone who makes decent money, and I will definitely be making videos about this because I'm undergoing a giant learning curve right now, and I want y'all to avoid some of the pitfalls that I have fallen into. And I'll find a way out. I'm scrappy, I'm resourceful, we'll make it through. It's a tricky one. Hey team, it's been another crazy week in the life of one Katharine Quinn. 1 week in Midland down, 3 weeks to go. Thank you for joining this crazy first week of Footloose / traveling to Michigan from Utah. This has been one of the zaniest weeks of the year, and that's saying something. As always, thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, it would mean so much to me. That little thumbs up button, it actually makes a difference. It would mean so much to me if you just do a little boop. Thank you. And if you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing. I post new videos every single Friday, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Broadway, lifestyle, financial freedom, and the crazy theatrical life of this crazy theatrical life, my life. As always, I invite you to follow me on Instagram and TikTok at It's Katharine Quinn, and I'll see you next time. Bye.